Good evening. Good evening, Anna. How are you?
Fine, thanks. And you?
Pretty well here. Ready to start
Yes, ready
our,
to start.
our virtual encounter, but I'm waiting for other partners, other
Yes, I know.
classmates,
How
other
was
friends.
your day?
Sorry, can you repeat?
How was your day?
Pretty busy. I was working with my children at school.
Oh, very good.
Yes, work with um, children, 8 and 9 years of age.
Oh,
Your grade. And I work here with all of you.
oh yes.
And it's a nice activity for me because I know that we can learn to each other every day.
Yes, it's
In
very
this,
good. These encounters.
yes, they are
Yes, we
really,
can speak more fluently.
yeah, they are really useful for us.
Yes, and we don't have panic when I speak.
Uh, why? What? Can you repeat?
I don't feel panic when I speak.
Yes, don't be afraid about
Yeah.
speaking. It's comfortable.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Anna. Good evening. Sorry. Good evening, Felix. Good evening, Crystal. Good evening, Carlos. Good evening, Adriana. How are you, students?
How are you, teacher? Good evening.
Good
Good
evening,
evening,
teacher.
teacher.
I am fine, thank you.
Good evening, teacher. Good night.
Good. Okay. Lee, how about you, Carlos and Felix?
Very well, teacher. What about you?
Pretty well here. Ready to start with you and your students. Uh, I could realize that Carlos and Felix weren't present at the previous encounters. Why?
The last class, teacher.
Why you
I
were
can.
the previous encounter, Felix and Carlos?
The last class, I can connect because I was sick, and then
Mm,
I can speak very well because I have a throat throat cage and fiber and flu.
fever? Mm,
Exactly. And I was very back.
flu is a common disease. A common
It's
way.
like a virus.
Yes.
Hmm.
So the weather is really cold at the end of the year in
The
December.
weather, the rain. Last week I must to the rain over me.
Yes. Yeah, you're right about rainy days. Okay, Carlos, thank you. Good evening, Maria Paula. Good evening,
I
Maria
didn't
Paula.
attend, I didn't
Oh, really?
attend the classes had a lot and I got home
Felix, can you
Eight,
resolve your
teacher.
problem with sounds slowly and with an echo? Please resolve it.
Okay.
Fix it, please. Thanks a lot. Good evening, Tatiana. How are you?
Hi, teacher.
Hi.
Fine, thanks.
How was your day? How about you? What are you doing?
I was a day difficult and very work.
What is your occupation?
Teacher,
What is your occupation, Tatiana?
I work in the supermarket.
Ah, okay. I hope that you can participate a lot because I need your participation because you are participating but few. I need more participation from you, okay, Tatiana?
Okay, teacher.
Okay. Adriana, how are you?
Hi, teacher. Fine, very well. And you?
Doing well. How was your day?
Pretty normal, doing tasks and helping my mother. Just that.
Ah, okay, nice. Okay, my dear students. Good evening, Maria Paula. How are you? Maria Paula, can you hear me? Are you there, Maria Paula? Mm? Well, it's strange. Okay. Okay, my dear students, it's time to start. Um, I will assign turns in order that you can interact. First turn will be for Tatiana, second Maria Paula, third Felix, fourth Crystal, fifth Carlos, sixth Anna, and the last will be Ariana. Okay. Mm, Tatiana, did you do your homework? Your task?
Yes, teacher. Yes.
Ah, okay. Please, right now.
I start?
Yes, please.
Okay, teacher. Um, okay, the city I would like is of Venice at Italy. Is a places built in the water. There is the Plaza of San Marcos. Is the main square in Venice. It started as a small in front of the Basilica San Marcos, and its construction is attributed to Napoleon Bonaparte. Also, Correr Museum starts out for its history importance, collecting the most important facts and details of the history and traditions of Venice. The parks like Giardiano, Giu City, it's a garden bench with flowers and chickens. The 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 litigants are very popular for its. I would like visit the gardens and places are architecture and historical the gardens geometric design are in this is my city I select is Venice at Italy.
Ah, yes, it is a good place to go and know.
Okay.
Thanks a lot, Tatiana, for your participation. Second, Maria Paula, please. Are you ready to start, Maria Paula? Are you ready to continue? Sorry. Maria Paula, are you there or not? Maria Paula? Okay, Felix. In this case, you will continue, okay? Are you ready, Felix?
Okay. I I should visit Bogota because it's a great Colombian city, and Bogota has a lot of cultural places. Um, um, in Bogota, I must visit museums. One is the National Museum of Colombia, which is the oldest museum of this country. Uh, this place has a great art, history, archaeological, and ethnographic collection. It has draws, paints, and other art pieces. Other place I should visit is the Golden Museum, eh, where tourists see a collection of pre-Columbian gold and a great collection of gold pieces made before Spanish conquest of the Americas by indigenous cultures. Other place is Monserrate. It's a mountain located in the capital city, and it must rises to 3,152 meters. Um, Other place that I should visit is the Palace of Nariño. This place is the official home and a principal workplace of the President of Colombia. That's all.
Okay, very interesting, Felix. Those places. Thanks a lot. Peace. Maria Paula, can you resolve your trouble?
Yes, I think I am. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, yeah, I'm on
You
my
might
iPad right now.
have
I'm sorry.
your seat. Good evening, Giselle. Good evening, Viviana. Welcome.
Good evening, tutor, and good evening, classmates. How are you?
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening. Pretty well. And to each other. We are reading the paragraphs relative the series that you choose, the series that you want to know. Okay. The terms the terms were Tatiana Felix, second Maria Paula, Terror Felix, but the terms will change. So you are here now. So Felix second, Maria Paula Terror. For Giselle, 6 Carlos, 7 Viviana, 8 Anna, and 9 Adriana, okay? So, please continue, Maria Paula.
Okay. Um, the city I love to visit is New York in the United States. If I could, I'd visit it on holidays, where New York transforms into a stage illuminated by twinkling lights and glittering displays. There are performances on every venue, so I should take a guide with me that show me around and tell me where are going to be all the fun and pretty activities. Also, I'd like to attend the New Year's Eve in Times Square, where the big ball drops at midnight. I shouldn't wear any summer clothes because it will be freezing cold. If I want to be there on time to watch the ball drops, I must take the train and be there at least at 3 p.m. I should wear comfortable shoes and leave my bag at home because, as far as I know, the cops won't let me pass the barricades with a bag. Hopefully, I'll be able to go to New York on New Year's Eve one of these days.
Okay, that's all, Maria Paula.
Yes.
Okay, nice. Thanks a lot. Continue the other person. Giselle. Giselle, are you
Um,
ready?
tutor, I will go Sydney, Australia, because I could visit the Sydney Opera, the Bridge of the Bay, Bondi Beach, and the Port Darling. I should save a lot to get travel, and the next vacation might it have is possible go to the largest city and the population in Australia and Oceania. I would like the city because it's the beautiful, enemy, and interesting. Finish, teacher.
Okay, thank you. Crystal.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. I would like to visit the city of Paris in France. In addition to being called the city of love, it has many points of interest where we could spend unforgettable moments. We could go to visit the Eiffel Tower. This Parisian monument measures 300 meters, was built by engineer Alexandre Eiffel, and is situated on the banks of the Sena River. Another place that we should visit could be the Arco del Triunfo. This is a very representative monument of the French capital. It was built by order of Napoleon Bonaparte. I believe that everyone in life should visit the Campos Elíseos. This is the main avenue of Paris. It has a length of 1,910 meters, which goes from the Arco del Triunfo to the Plaza de la Concordia. There are many places that we could visit in Paris, and that would make our trip to France very pleasant, and they are nice place for a good postcard with friends or family. That's all.
Thank you so much, Crystal. Continue, Carlos.
Okay, teacher. I'd like to visit the city of New York in the United States of America because it's a great city with many people and it's a very famous city and modern. It had many tourist attractions like the Empire State Building, the Rockefeller Center, the Metropolitan Museum, the Brooklyn Bridge, the Ellis Island with its Liberty Station, the Central Park, Broadway, Times Square, the St. Patrick's Cathedral, Times Square, and many other places to know. That's all, teacher.
Thanks a lot, Carlos.
Thank you.
Viviana, please continue. Viviana, please continue. Viviana, are you there or not? Viviana? Mm. Okay. Anna, are you ready, please?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, please continue while Viviana returns here.
Okay. I look forward to going on vacation when I finish my bachelor degree. I would like to go to Paris because I should do so many things there. I could visit the Louvre. This is one of the Paris famous museums. Outside the museum, you can find the extensive glass pyramid that we had might see in Hollywood movies like the Da Vinci Code. I would like to see it and take some pictures. Inside, there are heaps exhibits including artifacts from Egypt, Greece, and Rome. The Mona Lisa by Leonardo da Vinci is also displayed there. I must go up the Eiffel Tower. It's the most prominent landmark in Paris. I would like to visit it at night because it's all light up. Paris has many cathedrals, but I should go to Notre Dame Cathedral because I would like to know about its architecture, to see its biggest organ and its immense church bells. I'll be able to visit the city of Romance when I finish my studies. I should not spend long time in there because it will be very expensive. That's all, teacher.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Now, Viviana, are you there again?
Hello, tutor, I'm here.
Okay, please, you can.
Repeat, please. The problem is that I don't have good audio.
Sorry. Are you ready? Do you have your paragraph relative to your city?
I would like to visit San Diego, California, in the United States. Well, because I have read that San Diego has a good climate. Um, the weather there is cool. It's not cold. It's not hot. So it's very pleasant. A very pleasant. And I would like to visit San Diego Zoo because I have read that San Diego Zoo is the biggest zoo, is one of the biggest zoos in the world, and they have natural environment for animals. That's why I would like to visit San Diego. They have zoos, and there is an also a city, and it has coast. So it's similar to my city, Barranquilla, because there we have coast and we can go to the beach. So in San Diego, I could go to the beach and visit the zoo. That's why I would like to visit San Diego.
Okay. Carlos. And thank you so much, Brianna. Adriana, are you ready?
Yes. Okay. I always have been interested in Europe, so I would like to visit London in the UK. I have made some searches about this beautiful city, and I found a lot of amazing places that I should visit if I was there. The most attractive touristic places of London are in the historic downtown area of the city, but all the areas in London have something interesting to see and enjoy, like monuments, parks, night places, or just the environment. There are certain sites that you must visit if you're in London. For example, the Palace of Westminster, which is a parliamentary seat of the country, with the famous Big Ben, the most famous clock tower in the world. Also, the famous Tower Bridge, a characteristic image of the Thames. The London Eye, which is the highest panoramic Ferris wheel in the world, from which the views of the city are truly amazing, and centuries of history at Westminster Abbey and Buckingham Palace. Now, I love history and culture so much too, so museums will be ideal places to visit. Among those that I should visit are Natural History Museum, that is very interesting, especially for children, the British Museum, which has collection of priceless jewels and antiques, or the curious Madame Tussauds Wax Museum. But I also enjoy reading a lot, and it's well known that Shakespeare is a classic. Therefore, I could go to the Shakespeare Theatre Globe. Now, considering how interesting the British atmosphere is, I should not miss out on enjoying the outdoors of the city. For this, London has around 140, sorry, 140 parks and gardens. In fact, some of them are around important places like Buckingham Palace, Kensington Palace, or the Royal Botanical Garden around the small Kew Palace, and many others equally beautiful places. I hope one day I might go to that very interesting city. That's all.
Yes, really interesting. Go there. Yes, I'm sending the invitation to him, but I could realize that he's not here despite it. I don't know what happens with the connection from him. I'm going to send him the invitation again. I'm gonna try to help him. I'm sending the invitation. Please, Viviana, tell him that check it out his spam because sometimes the message go there. Please,
Okay, I'm gonna tell him, tutor.
please, that check it out his spam. Okay, my dear students. Um, you all of you prepare questions to each other relative the series that you explained. But before, I need that you try to convince someone to visit your own city, your town or your city, the cities that all of you live. Okay, Tatiana, where do you live? Yes, I'm sending the invitation to him, Viviana. Tatiana, are you there? Tatiana, are you there? Tatiana, Tatiana.
Teacher, hi.
Ah, Tatiana, where do you live?
Teacher,
Where do you live?
I live in
Hmm? Where? Tatiana, what's wrong with you? Mm. Why is she ready? Please, Maria Paula, continue. Maria Paula, where do you live?
I live in Bogota.
Okay, Maria Paula. How you convince someone to go to Bogota?
Well, first, Bogota is the country's capital, and we have friendly locals and wonderful culinary scenes. I know you'd love to try hiaco. It's our most famous typical food. When you come, you should visit the Gold Museum. It is the most famous museum in Bogota with more than 55,000 pieces of gold artifacts. It's really incredible, but you shouldn't visit it with too much gold on yourself. But the location of the museum could get a little bit dangerous if it's at night time. Also, if you'd like to have an awesome view of the city at night, you could go to Monserrate Mountain. It overlooks the entire city and provides you spectacular views that will leave you breathless. But you must wear a good hoodie or a coat because it's really cold up there. It's really cold up there. Oh, and by the way, you shouldn't leave the city without having dinner at Andres Carne de Res. It is a restaurant and a bar at the same time, so you could find eclectic decoration and wild events and parties. You will have lots of fun. That's all, teacher.
Thanks a lot. Really interesting meeting Bogota or go to Bogota with your information.
Tutor,
Okay,
sorry. William told us that
thanks.
the video call is full. There is a message that says that la videollamada está completa y no puedes unirte.
Ah,
There is too
okay,
much
because
people today.
yes, today there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 speakers.
So he can join. He's trying, but he have no permission from the system.
Okay. The problem is that I I will send a message to him by his internal his internal Gmail, okay? Please tell him,
Okay, I'll tell him.
Diana, for your help, for your helping with him. Okay, Giselle, where do you live? You live in Cali and Bogota at the same time? You mentioned the time before.
Teacher, I live Bogota. How's my history? Barranquilla. Um,
Yes, your paragraph is relative Barranquilla.
Barranquilla, yes, teacher.
Ah,
Um,
well, it doesn't matter. Go ahead.
Bogota. Okay. Hello, Joseph. I knew you were visit Barranquilla. You can go the Romantic Museum or you call eat seafood in the Bocas de Ceniza or the River Park, Riverback Magdalena. You may like I will do the building Aduana or the 72 Avenue, where you should buy the craft you want. Do not forget go must visit the cathedral and the Avenue de Reef. You can eat butifarra and patacon with suero in the Plaza of Soledad. Barranquilla has not sea, but you would like to visit the restaurant Hat Volteado in Santa Veronica Beach. You will really have fun. Finish, teacher.
Question about Barranquilla regarding relative to Barranquilla. Thanks a lot, Giselle. Viviana, sorry, Tatiana, are you ready now or not?
Yes, teacher.
Tatiana?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, where do you live?
I live in Siachoque, Boyacá.
Okay. Please try to convince someone to go there.
Okay. In my town, you may visit places wonderful. You should go to Hyde Barren, a tune of Frailejones. Could you see the green of the panoramic? You should avoid go to lake. Lake. That is there because it's very deep. The barriere gastronomic is interesting. You must taste all. I finish, teacher.
What?
Teacher, I finish.
Okay, thanks a lot for your interaction, Tatiana.
Okay, okay.
Felix, are you ready or not?
Yes, teacher, I'm ready. I live near Medellin. This is the place of reference here in Antioquia. I think Medellin has a lot of interesting places. For me, one of the most interesting places is the Museum of Antioquia. In this museum, here you should sculptures and paints made by Fernando Botero. Other place you must visit here in Medellin is the Paisa town and the Cerro of Nutibara. In this place, you should walk, and other place is the center of Medellin. In the last month of the year, in December, in Medellin, you should see the lights along in the river of Medellin, and the Playa Avenue. Other places are beautiful. Are, for example, Prado neighborhood and Open Sky Theater Carlos Vieco, or the Park of Sculptures close in the Museum of Antioquia. That's all, teacher.
I have family in Medellin. I have a cousin and an uncle there. I would like to go Medellin as soon as possible. I would like to visit again Medellin. Medellin is a good city from Colombia. So its transportation means are better than Bogota.
Metro is a great option to transport here in Medellin.
And Metro Cable too.
Metro Cable, yes, and Tranvía.
Yes, it is really good. The organization there. Thanks a lot, Felix. Crystal.
Okay. I live in Tumaco, Nariño. There are some touristic places that you could visit when you come. There are the beach of El Morro. They are very nice and extensive beach. There you could ride a boat, swim, sunbathe. Also, you could go to eat at the cevicheria, a seafood restaurant. Another place where you should go when you visit Tumaco is the Colón Park. Here, the families take their children to play, or they also make field days in their green grass. Another excellent place to visit is the San Judas Court. There, we can eat a hamburger, hot dog, eat ice cream, all kind of fast food, watch soccer, play soccer, ride a bicycle, and many leisure activities. That's also, teacher. My town is very small until.
Okay, thanks a lot, Crystal. Interesting. Go there. Thank you for your participation and interaction. And please, Carlos, continue. Carlos, are you there or not?
Okay, teacher. Some places in Ocaña that you should to visit is the Sanctuary of the Waters of the Virgin. It's a national monument in since 1972, located in the Torcoroma Mountain, which commemorates the appearance of the Virgin of the Inmaculada Concepción in the wood of a tree. Although the original relief remains in the chapel of Nuestra Señora de Torcoroma, in the History Center of Ocaña. The sanctuary is a place of pilgrimage because, according to oral tradition, at the moment of the apparition sprang a fountain of water flowing yet, and that is to English medicinal properties. Other sites you must all to go is the Cathedral of Santa Ana. The first temple was built in Ocaña. Its construction began in 1576. Lasted 40 years. It should be restored by an earthquake in 1875 and was declared a cathedral by Papa John XXIII in 1962. Other place is the House Museum of Anton Garcia de Bonilla. Was inaugurated in 1973. It house has a collection of documents and objects from the time of the colony, with also addresses its architecture. It was the home of the encomendero, Spanish encomendero. It has pictures and influenced the population at the end of the 17th century. Finally, in Ocaña, I don't recommend to take for a walk at the market at night because it's dangerous. That's all, teacher.
Thank you so much, Carlos. Viviana, are you ready?
Yes, Tudor, I'm ready. Well, I'm living in Cúcuta right now. Well, Cúcuta is a small city in Norte de Santander, Colombia. And I like Cúcuta because Cúcuta has nice parks. You can spend time with your family in the parks, and there are a lot of trees. Well, the climate is very hot, but sometimes it's cool. But the most important or the most interesting thing is that Cúcuta has small villages or small towns around. And for example, there is a small town called Chinacota. It's a very lovely town. The weather is cool and there are so many gorgeous landscapes. There are beautiful flowers, trees, mountains. There is a nice river and there are cabins to stay for the night. So if you have the opportunity, you could visit this small town. For example, we went to a recreational center and we had there great activities. We were climbing, swimming, walking around the farms, watching the animals, flowers, different kinds of flowers. And the town is very, very, very beautiful. So it's you can go there and take pictures and have a great time.
Oh, really interesting though there, Viviana. Thank you so much.
Okay, welcome.
Anna?
Living in Dos Quebradas, Risaralda. Okay. Traveling in Colombia is an amazing experience. You should go to the beach, to the countryside, and many different places. But I would like you to visit the Eje Cafetero. The area is comprised of 3 states, Caldas, Quindío, and Risaralda. These 3 states are known worldwide for producing some of the best coffee around, and you should find many things to do. You must visit Valle del Cocora. You can walk around and appreciate the tallest palm tree in the world. And you could go to the El Mirador and have some pictures for its amazing view. Also, you can go to the Parque Nacional Natural de los Nevados, but you shouldn't climb very high because one of the craters is at risk. One of the most popular tourist attractions in the region is the Termales de Santa Rosa. You should go for a relaxing day. If you got time, you might visit Ucumari, the biopark of Pereira. And of course, you must drink the best cup of coffee of the world.
Oh, what a nice place to go.
Yes, it's very beautiful.
Mm,
I would
very
like to go. I have never gone there. I would like to visit that place.
It's very nice because you can find many things to do, a lot of things to do. You
Yes,
need to spend for around 2 months to
and
visit all place.
it's here in Colombia. Wonderful.
Yes, and it's very near. It's at the middle.
A
Okay.
recommendation, so a good recommendation is
I should go there.
go abroad, go to a foreign place, is traveling here in Colombia at first, because here in Colombia, in our country, there are several places to know and amazing places.
Yes, very nice places.
Oh,
But
interesting.
always we choose for abroad, not
Yeah,
from Colombia.
some foreign people that come here um, are really amazed about our country, about the
Yes,
wonderfuls in our country, the different kind of weathers, the different places and gastronomy and foods, meals.
yes.
Okay, thanks a lot, Anna.
You will.
Okay, Ariana, are you ready?
Yes. I live in Granada Mita. This is a small and very uninteresting city. But if you are a person that likes so much and enjoy the traditional culture of your country, and if you like to know the culture of another regions, I recommend you to come to Granada. Mm, if you are going to visit this place, I will recommend you to some places to go. You could visit the church of the city, which is called Our Lady of Carmen Church. Also, you can visit our cultural house, where you can find pieces of the story of our town and all the representative things of our Llanera culture. Also, you should visit the statue El Colono, which is a place to remember the men and the labor of our region. Finally, in the city, you can visit the Park of the Peace and the Reconciliation, where you can spend a good day in the quiet atmosphere of that place and enjoy it with your family and friends. Or you could go to Cabot Theme Park and enjoy of the swimming pools and the theme of dinosaurs that you could find there, and it's very funny and attractive to kids. But maybe if you want to be in more natural places, you should go to the Ariari River in one of its different points and enjoy of the waters and festivals that are celebrated there in summer. However, I recommend you some suggestions that take into account when you are in Granada. You must use sunscreen all the time because it's a very hot place, and if you don't use it, you could hurt your skin. Also, you should use mosquito repellent to protect you of a possible problem with your health. However, this is a very, very beautiful town, and if you enjoy the simple things of the life, you could enjoy your study here.
Mm, what a nice description, Ariana. Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Okay, my dear students, it's time to following with the questions to each other. The terms will be the following. Adriana first, second Anna, Viviana third, Carlos, Crystal, Felix, Giselle, Maria Paula, and you will be the last, Tatiana. Are you continuing with us, Tatiana?
Yes, teacher. I'm first.
You will be the last
Okay.
person, okay?
Okay.
With your questions to your parents, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Adriana, please start with your questions.
Okay. my first question is for Tatiana. You mentioned that you want to go to Venice, Italia. That is a very beautiful city. So my question is, would you like to learn to speak Italian language?
Yes, of course. I would like learn this language.
Okay, very good. My next question is for Felix. Felix, you want to visit Bogota, that is a place of our country. So, what another cities of Colombia would you like to visit?
I like to visit Tunja and Cali because I like to know to visit other places here in Colombia. For me, is more important to know our country, and then I like to visit other countries. But in the next vacation, I like to visit Tunja or Cali.
That's a really interesting thought. And about Tunja, I can tell you that it's a really, really cold city. I have been there, and it's very, very cold. My next question is for Maria Paula. You mentioned that you want to go to New York, and all your reasons are really good. Agree with you, but I was wondering, what another American cities would you like to visit?
I'd like to go to San Francisco to the the famous bridge, or I also would like to go to there's a little town in Florida called St. Augustine. It is the first town ever in the United States, like consolidated as a town. So I would really like to go to there and like get to know the city.
Wow, that's really interesting. I didn't know that. Really good. Okay. Next question is for Giselle. Giselle, you mentioned that one of the most representative places of Sydney is the opera. So I was wondering, do you like classic music?
Yes, Adriana, I like music. Uh, is beautiful, uh, tranquilis,
Peaceful.
Relaxing.
relax
Yes.
music, interested, sí, I like, theater.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's really good. And actually, classical music is very useful to concentrate, or at least for me. um, Next question is for Crystal. Oh, Crystal, what is the principal reason for you why so many people would like to go to France?
I think perhaps the people would you like to know the Eiffel Tower because it's a monument very, very large.
Okay, yeah, it's like the most principal reason. Okay. My next question is for Carlos. Um, Carlos, for you, what is the best BC? Sorry, what is the best city to visit in USA?
Okay, for me, the best city to visit in USA is New York, maybe Miami, and Los Angeles in California, because it's a famous cities and has a opportunity to improve my English, and they are and and it have a it has a very beautiful place to know.
Okay. My next question is for Anna. Mm, I'm a little confused. Can you remember me, please? What is your city, Rome or Paris?
My city is Paris.
Oh, okay. I was right. For you, what is the thing more attractive of Paris? Paris.
Is the Eiffel Tower.
Okay, everybody likes that. Okay.
Yes.
My last question is for Tatiana. You want to go to San Diego, California, but I was wondering why, why do you think is the reason why a lot of people prefer go to Los Angeles, California than San Diego?
The question is for me, right?
For you, Viviana.
Yeah, the question is for me. I was the one who told that. Okay. I really don't know why people prefer Los Angeles because I don't know those cities. I had heard or I have read that Los Angeles have more pollution and is more crowded than San Diego. So that's why I would like to visit San Diego because maybe it's a calmer city. The environment is healthier than Los Angeles. The climate is better too. Is not cold. Is cool. Have a mild climate. That's why
Yes.
I said that I prefer. But I don't know why people prefer. I think they like to visit Hollywood or something. I don't know.
Yes, that could be a reason. Okay, that's all my questions, teacher.
Good questions, Oriana. Anna, can you continue?
Okay, teacher. I got a question for Crystal. Which city would you like to live from the ones that we mentioned?
Crystal, are you there or not?
Yes. In what city I'd like to live or to
Yes.
visit?
To live.
To live? Mm, really, I like a city with the same climate that my city. I don't like the cold. No. That will be the unique petition. For example, I like to Cali or to Barranquilla. I like for the culture and principle of your climate,
For the weather.
the weather.
Okay. Thank you, Crystal. And my question is for Felix. Would you like to visit a big city from Europe?
Europe.
Europe, yes.
Yes, I like to visit Catalonia and Madrid. Those are the cities that I like to visit.
Oh, thank you, Felix. My next question is for Viviana. Would you like to live in a cold weather?
Cold? No, I don't stand cold. When I in a cold weather, I get like paralyzed. I can be in a cold weather, but I would like to visit a place. For example, you told us about a place in Colombia, something like a Nevado. I
Yes.
would like to visit that, but not to live there, but to visit, to know
It stays only a few days.
or a few hours. Yes, just to know and to the snow and everything. That could be nice.
Thank you, Viviana. My next question is for Maria Paula. Which cities in Colombia have you been to?
My grandmother is from El Huila, as well as my grandfather. So I've been in Neiva and La Plata. There's a little town. I also know the regular ones like Melgar and Girardot. And I've been in San Andres too, once in my life.
Thank you, Maria Paula. That's all, teacher. I don't have more questions.
Thanks a lot for your questions, Anna. Questions to your partners. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Viviana, can you continue?
Okay, my first question is for Giselle. Giselle, you said that you would like to visit Australia, right? And I have heard that Australia is the most dangerous country in the world because of some animals, some dangerous animals. There you can find the most dangerous snake, the most dangerous spider, the most dangerous. Okay, it's dangerous. Aren't you afraid to go there?
Viviana, no, I don't know. I do not fear the animals. My visit is vacation or fun. Uh, for divers. No, I don't live. No, no, really.
So you aren't afraid of those animals.
No, no fear.
Okay, thank you. Okay, my next question is for Maria Paula. Maria Paula, do you like big and crowded cities? Because you told us that you would like to visit New York. I think New York is one of the most big and crowded cities.
Well, that's a funny question because actually I have this issue if I'm really in a crowded town, for example, or maybe like here in Transmilenio and it's really full and pass out. I don't know how to say, like desmayarse.
Yes, pass out.
So it's really funny. I don't have like an issue with being surrounded by people. It doesn't bother me, like being too close to someone. But somehow my health doesn't help me. But yeah, I think I can handle it.
Okay, thank you. Okay, my next question is for Adriana. Adriana, well, your city was your London. Okay, Adriana, do you like natural places or to? Okay, my question is: do you like to go to natural places, or do you prefer to go to natural places better than to visit a city?
That's a good question. I think that I'm like 50% for each options because I feel very, very interested to buildings and cities and big cities, but I also feel very interested with nature places. So I don't know. I think that it will be 50% for each one.
Okay, thank you. Okay, my next question is for Crystal. Crystal, do you like or do you know how to speak French? Or would you like to learn French to go to France?
Of course, I'd like to learn lot of idioms, language. By principle, uh, in addition of English, I like to learn the Portuguese.
Okay, Portuguese. Yeah, that's a great language. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, I have no more questions, Tudor.
Oh, thank you so much, Victoria, for your question interaction. Carlos, please. You?
Okay, teacher. My first question is for Adriana. Adriana, what city in Colombia would you like to visit in your next vacations?
Well, I think that I would like to visit maybe Pereira or maybe another city of Risaralda or Quindío because I have family there and they told me that are very beautiful places. So if I have the chance, maybe I will travel to cities like that, Pereira, Armenia, or something like that.
Okay. The next question is for Maria Paula. What's your principal motivation to travel abroad Colombia?
Um, I think I think it was Felix, the one who said that it's good to know your own country first. And we are known beautiful landscapes and awesome views. You know, we have these great mountains and these great little towns. So I really, really would like to know a little bit more of my country and get to know all the food because we have. I didn't have the chance to.
Okay. The next question is for Giselle. Uh, Giselle, about your city, what is a typical dish?
Typical what?
Typical dish, food or food.
Ah, okay. Uh, Typical food in Butifarra, patacon with um, rice. Voy a buscar el nombre ahorita. Um, Soups or Wandu. Uh, fish in whole presentation.
Okay. Next question is for Ana Isabel. Ana Isabel, what other cities do you like to visit
In Colombia,
and the world? In the world.
well, uh, I like to visit New York, because for his buildings, um, for the things that I saw in the movies from and another city, Italy. I like to go to Venice, that Tatiana said. I think Venice is a romantic city, so I would like to go there.
Okay. The next question is for Viviana. Viviana, what city in the world don't you like to visit and why?
I think I don't like to visit China. Well, it's a country. I think, well, there is too much people there. I don't like big and crowded cities and places. I prefer to go to small cities with natural environment.
Okay. Next question is for Felix. Felix, which city or town in South America do you like to travel or visit?
Here in Latin America, I like to visit
South America.
Lima, because people say me the food is very delicious, and Peru has a great cook.
Okay. And the last question is for Tatiana. Tatiana, what's your other favorite city and why?
Um, my favorite series is Medellin. For for the the methods, the difference. What what did you say? Carnavales.
Carnival.
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 Yes.
Or Paris.
Yes.
Car Paris.
Okay, that's all, teacher. Thank you. Thank you, partners.
Thanks a lot, Carlos. Please, sir, please continue.
Okay. My first question is from Tatiana.
Sorry, sorry. Please give me a couple of seconds. Dear students, so the time is the time is up. Um, 10 minutes left. We have to go faster. So only make questions to the half of your partners. Only 4 or 5 of them because today there are more people than before. So please only make questions to 5 or 4 partners, Crystal. And the same
Okay.
situation, next participants.
Okay. My first question is from Tatiana. She said that about Venecia. Venecia is a city surrounded by water. Do you like that, or do you think that is a little dangerous to live in a city? there?
Crystal, I don't understand the question. Repeat, please.
Okay. No. You talk about Venecia. Yes? Venecia is surrounded
Yes.
by water for all sides.
Yes.
Do you think that is normal, or you think that is dangerous for your live? No understand
I
me?
think
Okay, pardon.
yes. I think this city is very dangerous because the wilt the wilt warrior I think is dangerous.
Okay. My second question is from Maria Paula. You talk about New York, really? What do you think about the Statue of Liberty?
I think it is really cool. I would like to visit, and I think it also had the country to spend a lot of money to, like clean it and keep them in real good, how is it, like in a good mood.
Okay. My first question is from Giselle. She talk about Australia. You speak about the sightseeing, the opera, the very interest point. Why do you see? Why do you not talk or not speak about the animals? Pardon, the representative animals. For example, the kangaroo. That is very important animal from Australian people.
I like the kangaroo. Yes,
Yes.
I don't know fire. I fried dientes or spider. Kangaroo, I like it.
Okay.
I like a note.
That's all, teacher.
Thanks a lot, Crystal. Felix, please continue, but only with 5 or 4 partners.
Okay, Adriana, what is the most delicious food of Granada Meta?
Okay, I think that the most delicious food here is mamona beef. In Spanish, will be something like carne a la mamona. That's like the most representative food here.
Okay, thanks. Viviana, what is the last place would you like to visit in your life?
The last place?
Yes.
Well, as I always said, I like natural places, so I would like to be in a place with a river and a cascade with my family. And if I have to die the other day, well, I would be happy.
Okay, thanks. Miguel, if you have the opportunity to travel here in Colombia, what is the place would you like to visit?
I would like to visit Santa Marta, the Magdalena department, because it's a beautiful city with many places to visit, like Tayrona Park, Rodadero, eh, eh, Quinta de San Pedro, Alejandrino, and many beaches and beautiful hotels, and it has many malls. For me, it's a beautiful city, and it's near to my city, Ocaña.
Okay, thanks. And the last question is for Giselle. I like to visit Barranquilla, but what is the most visited place in Barranquilla? What place suggest me?
I place visit placement. Feliz placement.
What is the most place? What is the most visited uh, place in Barranquilla?
Place in Barranquilla. Mm, tu, 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 tu. A ver. The Virgin Aduana or Avenue de Rive. ¿Qué más, no? The River Bocas de Ceniza, the River Magdalena, the walk, the finish de Bocas de Ceniza um, is beautiful to see the bark, the book. Sí, es triste. Uh, to see the river unit with the sea, donde se une con el mar.
Oh, thanks, Giselle. This is the last question, teacher.
Okay, thanks a lot for your interaction, Felix. Giselle, please continue. But only with two partners. So we had only 2 minutes.
Teacher, one question for Anna. Who would you like to visit Paris?
Uh, I would like to visit Paris because I like to go to the Eiffel Tower, and I would like to visit the Louvre and the Notre Dame Cathedral. I think there are nice places there, and I want to visit that places.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Nana.
Okay, Giselle.
Okay,
Finish,
Giselle.
teacher.
Another partner?
Uh, Guadalajara. Viviana,
Okay.
what a traditional party is celebrated in Cucuta?
A traditional party. Well, I have seen that here in Cucuta they celebrate a day um, that is uh, the New Year's Eve, but they have a different celebration. They have some customs and they go walking around the neighborhoods. That's something that they celebrate, but I don't know because I'm not from here. I'm from Barranquilla too, but I have seen that.
Okay, thank you, Viviana.
Okay.
My question
Maria
is,
Paula,
Feli,
please continue, but only with two of your partners.
Okay. Um, my question is to Anna. Do you have a favorite paint would that you'd like to see at the museum in Paris?
Uh, well, I think I like, I think no, I'm sure I want to see, would like to see the Leonardo da Vinci pictures, obras, arts, because I like art, and I think this is very interesting, the Mona Lisa and that and other things.
Okay. And my last question will be to Adriana. What do you think about the double-decker buses in London?
Ariana, are you there?
Can you repeat, please?
My question is, what do you think of the double-decker buses in London, like the red ones with two floors?
Oh, well, I think that with research because I don't know about what are you speaking, or maybe I'm not just understanding right.
I'm asking you about the buses, the red ones in London, the buses that has two floors. They're called
Oh,
double-decker buses.
yeah. I was listening wrong. I'm sorry. I think they're like really interesting and for me funny. I live in a town of we have a really bad transportation here. So for me, it's like very funny to watch that kind of book of but I don't know. It will be interesting there.
Okay, thank you. That's all, teacher.
Thanks a lot, Maria Paula. Thank you so much. Tatiana, please.
Okay, teacher. My question is for Crystal. Which museum represents Italy?
The museum more representative of Italy?
Yes.
Really, I don't know. I think that because for example, in Roma, the Cathedral of San Pedro, perhaps.
Oh, yes.
I don't know much about the. Okay.
Yes. Um, uh, Another question is for Adriana. What do you recommend to eat if I go for the first time to Granada Meta?
I think that if you come here, I will recommend you to eat sancocho because for me it's better that the meat is more delicious and also will be the dishes that prepare here with fish because the people here can do a lot of like weird things with the fish. So I will recommend you that.
Oh, okay. I finished.
Okay, thanks a lot. Okay, my dear students, that's all for our lesson, our today interaction. Thank you so much to all of you for being here, friend to each other. Okay, I am going to send you your assignment back by your email accounts. And bye bye. Have a nice night. Take care, my dear students. Thanks a lot.
Teacher, I have a really quick question. How many encounters do we have left?
About 4 encounters more because we have 2 weeks more, and at the end of this month we will take a speaking exam.
Okay, it's just because I'm going to travel to Miami on December the 5th, so I wouldn't be sure if I get the right connection.
Don't worry about it because at the end of this month we will finish our virtual encounters.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay, my dear students. Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you very
Bye.
much.
Sure. Bye bye.
Sure.
Bye.
Bye.